listen to those birds. There's squirrels scurrying around everywhere. Oh, shh.
And then they went ahead and then they found a big path.
It's Discoveries with Kathy, and I have Chris over here at the kiosk, and let's go find out what this story is all about. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. This is a pretty interesting story here. This is kiosk number 13, and it says What Lies Ahead. That's the title of it, because they stayed here for a short time. This was where the village of Tocasti was, and they sent scouts out to the north, and the scouts found a large road leading to what they thought was a big city or a big village. And De Soto thought there was a lot of gold out there. So
Did he find any?
he decided to keep heading north. The thing is, they did find gold, but the gold that the natives had washed up on the beach from shipwrecks, Spanish gold shipwrecks from the gold shipments from South America. So it was enough to keep De Soto interested and keep them following, and they'd always say, go on to the next village, they've got the gold. So
The Indians?
yeah, that's
sneaky,
what they did.
right?
Yeah.
Sneaky smart.
No, they were smart.
Well, that is smart.
Exceedingly.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I wanted to say is, I remember our first time we came here, when we bypassed the kiosk because we didn't know what it was.
Right.
And we found a lake.
Yeah, the De Soto Trail literature online, the pamphlet and everything says it's at the Duval Street boat ramp, I think. And it's really up the street. This is up the street. The boat ramp is in that direction.
And it's so beautiful over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Farmlands
beautiful.
and everything. It's
when you go past out onto the island there, it is beautiful.
Hey, so let's go to the next kiosk.
Okay.
I bet you there's something beautiful there too.
All right.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
Join us. Wow. This is so pretty. You know, we've never been over here, Chris.
This is a nice park.
Yeah.
Nice little park. Yeah, another discovery.
It is a discovery. Discoveries by Kathy, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go check this place out. We have arrived at our destination.
All right.
All right, let's go see what the kiosk is.
Okay.
Hi, I'm in Inverness right now at Wallace Brook Park, and I am checking this place out while Chris is doing his research over at the kiosk. It is beautiful here. Check this out. Take a listen. My historian at work. Let's go see what he found out. Hey Chris, what kiosk are we at?
Hey, we're at kiosk number 13, and this one talks about a surprise attack where the natives actually attacked the Spanish, killing several of them, decapitating them.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No. And then when the Spanish buried their dead, the natives came back later in the night and dug them up and chopped them into pieces. And I think I mentioned this earlier, like further down near Lakeland.
Yes, I remember that story, and I was horrified by it, and I still am. And wow, what a way to live! And what's the point of unburying or digging up bodies that passed away already?
To totally degrade your enemy.
So that was their way of degrading
into them.
Okay, okay.
Because on the other side of the coin, that's what the Spanish were doing. They were Another part of this is how they used dogs against the natives, and they had horses, and they would attack them ruthlessly. So there's two sides to that coin
Right.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
I've said this before. I'm happy I didn't live in those times.
No, it was a
So
brutal time.
barbaric.
Yeah,
Hmm.
totally. We wouldn't understand it.
No.
That's the thing. A lot of people that live today look back on those days and try to make judgments.
Hmm.
They didn't live in that world. That world was totally different.
Right.
Not making excuses, but
Hmm.
that's the way it was.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris, are we in Inverness?
Yes.
Thank you. Continue. Um, I'm gonna go check it out. I hear sand, excuse me, sand hill cranes, and those guys been around for a long time through my research, like historic. They go back to the dinosaur days. Yeah, this is so beautiful. Now, if you follow Hernando de Soto's trail throughout Florida, it goes into Georgia too, I believe. The sights at each kiosk is stunning. It's beautiful. There's so much to see, so much wildlife. I'm having a great time. And I can't wait to get to the next kiosk to see what it looks like. And people are going up and down the trail on bikes and walking, getting their exercise. It's just beautiful. And the Spanish moss, I think I feel it's in every video. I just think it is stunning. Oh, let's get back to Chris. I see him working down there. Gators. Not a real gator, just this. Caution. For your safety. Alligators are dangerous. Uh-huh, sure. Do not approach, frighten, or feed. I won't. No worries. Oh, he's so beautiful. How many of you love Spanish moss? Wow. Here's the historian at work. Let's go see what he's got to say. Chris, what happened here?
Well, we're in the Withlacoochee Rail Trail and the Camp Road, and this is kiosk number 15, and it talks about starvation,
Oh.
and it talks about how they were scrounging for food, but it
Mm-hmm.
also talks about how they crossed the Withlacoochee River nearby.
Wow.
And
Wow.
there were two groups. There was the uh, scouts, and
Yeah.
they found their way across the river really
Yeah.
quickly,
Mm-hmm.
2 days, and then there was the rest of the army that was led by the indigenous people, and they led them into the swamp, and it took them 4 days to get across the river.
4 days.
4 days,
And it
right?
was how deep?
Chest deep. They had to
And
wade
why
chest
did
deep
it take 4 days? It must be
because
a
they
really
took them
wide river.
through. Yeah, they took them through the long way, you might say, through the swamps. And
Oh, I have a question.
yeah,
What about alligators?
yeah. I saw that you were looking at the alligator sign
Yeah,
over
I'm
here.
kind of curious to how,
Um,
in the history of
hmm
Hernando de Soto, there's no mention of anyone being
Right. Yeah, I told you about
mauled or
that
attacked by
before.
a gator.
There's oddly enough, there's no mention of alligators at all. They didn't even see one, or they didn't record it. That didn't mean that they didn't see one. So, or
Oh,
if there was an attack or anything,
uh-huh.
it didn't get written down. But they're waiting in the summer months through
Mm-hmm.
swamp,
Yeah,
and I find it highly improbable that they wouldn't run into an alligator or two.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I was just talking about the sandhill cranes, and look at this. You come to say hello? Hi. Well, I don't want to scare you. No, no, don't run away. Come on, go on. It's okay. Look, it's you're beautiful. Go do your thing. Have a great day. You know, I was talking about you earlier in another clip, and your family's been around here a long time, like millions of years. Go, Sandhill Crane. Whatever you're doing it right. Okay. And here is the kiosk, and there's Chris. Let's go see what he can tell us. Okay, Chris, next kiosk. What has happened here?
This is kiosk number 16, and it's at the Marjorie Carr Greenway at the Ross Prairie Trailhead. Yeah, and Marjorie Carr, that's a whole other story, which I won't get into here. But what this talks about is them reaching this point where they found the village of Ocale. And I think they were disappointed because, as we've stated earlier, that the natives were telling them about, oh, this village up ahead. And when they got there, they found that it really wasn't that big, and also it was abandoned. And there was very little food left. They had some corn, they found some pumpkins, things like that. But, sorry to mention, but
What?
I know you're a dog lover.
Who isn't?
But they mentioned on the kiosk that they actually used the dogs that they found for food.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Didn't they have pigs?
They did have pigs, but De Soto used those as a strategic reserve. Those pigs were to be, if they ever set up a colony, that would be the food for the colony, not for daily use. So the governor De Soto, the men probably were not
like
too
De Soto.
happy. Like, here, go eat some dogs when we have these great, bacon over here.
Oh my God,
and
that's
pork.
horrible.
So that's what he did. Yeah, yeah.
Well, hopefully the next kiosk isn't so graphic.
No. Those evil conquistadors.
No kidding, right? Oh, okay, well.
But the natives did that too. That's why they kept those dogs. In fact,
Yeah.
if the food source went low,
they gotta eat.
That was their backup.
I don't have to like it.
No.
Okay, well, let's go on to the next kiosk and see what they did over there.
Okay.
Chris is over at the kiosk. Okay. I'm gonna head over there and see what he is researching. But yeah, look how quiet. There he is. Hey Chris, tell us about this kiosk.
Well, this is kiosk number 17, and it's at the Goethe State Forest in Dunellen. And if you look at it, we couldn't look at it with it in the background because of the sun.
Right.
But it talks about being badly wounded, and one of the Spanish were wounded. A couple of them were wounded because the arrows from the natives pierced their chainmail.
Chainmail?
Yeah. Chainmail is it's a type of medieval armor. It's like finely woven rings of steel that they would wear underneath like the hard armor.
Okay.
And that was it would stop swords, it would stop arrows. But in Europe, the arrows had these big arrowheads, and they couldn't penetrate. But over here, the arrows were pencil thin. They were just basically reeds with poison tips and things like that.
So it was going through.
Yeah, it went right through. And so they kind of got rid of their chainmail, and they made these leather vests that were more effective at stopping those arrows.
Well, that was smart.
Yeah.
Did the Indians find a way to get through their new armor?
Not that I know of. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that was pretty interesting. Oh, well.
And they have found examples of that chainmail up in Tallahassee. It's like one
Oh,
of the very few things that
oh.
they've found
Do
from the
they
De
have
Soto
that?
expedition.
At,
Yeah.
isn't there a museum in Tallahassee?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
they
don't know
have
if,
that
yeah, it's
there?
probably up in there. Yeah.
Oh, well,
They
we're
found
going to
it.
end up in Tallahassee eventually, so I definitely want to see
Right.
one of those.
And they had to dump their chainmail all the way up. So there's probably other chainmail out there that nobody's discovered yet. Also, I read an account of a group of them buried their swords because they thought they were going to come back and retrieve them, and they never did. So there's a cache of swords someplace buried out there.
Wow.
Yeah, get your metal detector.
You have a metal detector.
I know.
Is this a new hobby?
Um, See, that's a problem. I don't know the exact spot. It's somewhere out
But
there.
it's fun to try to find it. Who knows
Yeah,
what we'll find?
yeah,
This
I
is
know.
Wait, this is Discoveries with Kathy. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, I
right.
forgot my
Yeah,
own
right.
title. Anyways, okay, well, yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
What a great day I had today, following the historian as he followed Hernando de Soto.
DeSoto. And you know, that makes me think. On the way here, we came through the town of Hernando.
Yes, we did. And there's
Yeah,
also a Hernando County and a DeSoto County.
that's right.
And Fort
Right.
DeSoto in St. Petersburg is named
Exactly.
after
Right.
Hernando de Soto.
And probably multiple other
Multiple,
things in
yes, like
Florida.
street
Right.
signs and such.
Right.
So, yeah. And we are on now part 3.
Part 3. Next is part
Part
4.
4.
We're working on that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, well, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone for watching. And if you're new, please like and follow. And subscribe, I should say. And stick around for
yep. The next adventure. Right. Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.